Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. As this is going to be Cowboys at Colts. Colts are my favorite team, and the Cowboys I like as a second favorite team. Colts, they have just Bills and Eagles players, and Cowboys just have Titans, Saints, and Jets players. The reason for this is because Bills and Eagles are the only undefeated teams in real life, and Jets, Titans, and Saints are the only winless teams in real life. And I'm going to keep going until the list goes down and to zero. And unfortunately, my Colts, they lost last week. But anyways, let's get into the introductions. Drew Brees, the Saints, Mark Sanchez, the Jets, and Vince Young, the Titans. And what a really good QB room. Okay, Chris Johnson, Titans, LaDainian Thompson, Jets, and Sean Green, the Jets. What a good halfback room. Tony Richardson, the fullback, Marquise Colston. Oh yeah, Tony Richardson, the Jets, Marquise Colston, the Saints, Santonio Holmes, the Jets, Waylon Edwards, the Jets, Gary Henderson, the Saints, Bauer Meacham, the Saints, and Justin Gage, the Titans. Jeremy Shockey, the Saints, Bo Skiaf, the Titans, and Craig Stevens, the Titans. Jamal Brown, the Saints, Charles Brown, the Saints, and Michael Otto, the Titans. Carl Nix, the Saints, and Vladimir Dukesi, the Jets. Nick Mangold, the Jets, Jackie Evans, the Saints, and Fernando Velasco, the Titans. John Stinchcomb, the Saints, Damian Woody, the Jets, and Troy Quapog, the Titans. Alex Brown, the Saints, and William Hayes, the Titans. Derek Morgan, the Titans, and Mike DeVito, the Jets. Chris Jenkins, the Jets, and Cedric Ellis, the Saints. Jason Taylor, the Jets. Clint Ingram, the Saints, and Jamie Winburn, the Titans. Jonathan Vilma, the Saints. Stephen Tulick, the Titans. Colin Allred, the Titans, and Lance Lowry, the Jets. Calvin Pace, the Jets, and Will Witherspoon, the Titans. Darrelle Revis, the Jets. Cortland Finnegan, the Titans. Tracy Porter, the Saints. Antonio Cromartie, the Jets, and Ryan Moulton, the Titans. Darren Sharper, the Saints. Michael Griffin, the Titans, and Rodney Poole, the Jets. Chris Hope, the Titans, and James Indibago, the Jets. Rob Baronis, the Titans, and Thomas Morstead, the Saints. Now on to my team, the Colts. Kevin Kolb, the Eagles, and Michael Vick, the Eagles. Fred Jackson, the Bills. Marshawn Lynch, the Bills. C.J. Spiller, the Bills. LaShawn McCoy, the Eagles, and Eldra Buckley, the Eagles. Leonard Weaver, the Eagles, and Corey McKinstry, the Bills. Deshaun Jackson, the Eagles. Jeremy Maclin, the Eagles. Jason Avant, the Eagles. Hank Baskett, the Eagles, and Riley Cooper, the Eagles. Brent Selleck, the Eagles. Sean Nelson, the Bills, and Cornelius Ingram, the Eagles. Jason Peters, the Eagles, and Demetrius Bell, the Bills. Todd Hermans, the Eagles, and Andy Levitre, the Bills. Nicole, the Eagles, and Jeff Handgardner, the Bills. Stacey Andrews, the Eagles, and Max Jen Giles, the Eagles. Winston Justice, the Eagles, and Cornell Green, the Bills. Marcus Stroud, the Bills. Walker Parker, the Eagles, and Brandon Graham, the Eagles. Trent Cole, the Eagles, and Dwan Edwards, the Bills. Broderick Bunkley, the Eagles. Antonio Dixon, the Eagles. Trevor Laws, the Eagles, and Terrell Schwab, the Bills. Arthur Motes, the Bills, and Jamar Chaney, the Eagles. Andre Davis, the Bills, and Joe Mays, the Eagles. Hakeem Jordan, the Eagles. Aaron Shabell, the Bills. and Aaron Mabin, the Bills. Asante Samuel, the Eagles. Terrence McGee, the Bills. Ellis Hobbs, the Eagles. Ashton Yabodi, the Bills. And Reggie Corner, the Bills. Marlon Jackson, the Eagles. Quentin Michael, the Eagles. Dante Whitner, the Bills. And Quentin Demps, the Eagles. David Akers, the Eagles. And Sav Roca, the Eagles. So let's get into it. Okay, Cowboys, Colts. Cowboys versus Colts. Drew Brees, Kevin Kolb. Battle of the number 12s. Okay, I'll provide you with the results at the end.